You and your sister played at my feet, mischievous, always waking me from sleep. Giggles woke me up at night, guided to your spirit by moonlight. Something still wakes me nightly, but the unknown is now frightening. Visit me again, my twins. Mommy wants to know I'll see you again. She was taken at 6 weeks, him 30 later. Your pregnancy was uneventful, but baby, that was only on paper. My soul never knew I'd never hold you in the living. He didn't value the blessings he had witnessed. My son, he would never be given. Warned to run, I was afraid to leave. I didn't know how I would succeed. Feared my children and I would never be free. But my values wouldn't let me take a son from a man. And this spirit would not stand. You were a gift for me to grow in the world. Yet I let them honor you because you weren't a girl. But what of my girl? For months your growing body slowly covered hers. So many unspoken words. I mourned her in silence. While the world rejoiced for him, a male heir, they said your father got a win. I secretly hated every celebration they threw. I'd never feel your breath, that much I knew. Carrying you, I could barely rest. How could I birth you? In my mind, it was such a mess. Clomid reigned my body, so unnatural, I confessed. But my femininity faded as I forced a life that wasn't fated. But I longed for your eyes, and I ignored the voices. Told God, Fonda makes her own choices, even knowing he worshiped lower forces. I honored a man over my child. I thank God for presenting my karma mild. Never given more than I could bear, passing in my womb was an act of mercy. That much I am aware. Fire turned your body to ashes. Your refuge was my your urn, and my mattress. I wore you in a rose gold ring that I often spun deep in daydream. A part of me died, but I stayed by his side. My choices finally did me in. I looked for my lost pieces in him, and I could see that was my sin. Then I decided to look within, to collect the pieces of my soul. I found support, allowed myself to be consoled. I turned my pain into power. When I bowed to count the hours, I cried out my son's name. I learned my loss carries no shame. Self-love was my aim. Ultimate healing was my game. Conquered shadows that reigned the night, guided back to spirit in the sunlight. Opened the door to the unknown, then walked in. I was gifted 3 more hearts to defend. My twins, rest. Mommy will see you again.